Before we begin today's video, for people who haven't watched the previous chapters, I would highly recommend to watch that and start from there. Because in previous chapter, I had talked about how I ended up choosing a path which I never consciously questioned. Once I entered the college, something changed. Not from outside, but inside. A single question came into my mind, and that completely changed the way I looked at my future. Like almost all the engineering students, I had one single dream: get a high paying job and land into a successful career. And that was success at that particular time. At least that's what I believed. And honestly, I never stopped to ask why. One day, I asked myself a very simple question. Why do I actually want a high package? Not how do I get one, but simply why? What would that money actually change? Would it make me happy? Or would it give me freedom? Or maybe will it help me spend more time with my family? Or was I just chasing a number because everyone else around me did the same? Now, instead of calculating salaries, I started calculating something else, which was my life. Now think with me for a second. What kind of mornings would make you feel happy? How much time would you like to spend with your parents? Would you prefer someone else decide when you take a vacation? What kind of house would get you peace? And what kind of work would make your Monday mornings exciting rather than feeling exhausted? And now comes the biggest question. How much money do you exactly need to build this specific life? And that was the first time I realized that maybe I wasn't asking the right questions. Not to build someone else's dream, but in fact to achieve your personal dreams. And these questions completely change everything. That's when I realized something very crazy. Most of the people choose their career before designing their life they actually want. And I chose to do it the opposite. I wanted to design my life first, then choose a path which can lead towards that goal. Once I got clarity for all these questions, I started exploring all the paths which could lead to my dream life, like cricket, business, stock market, and also content creation. Each path demanded something different, and each path had different prices. So now, instead of asking which one would give more money, I started asking which game would I like to play for the next upcoming 10 to 15 years. Because every career is like a game. So, every game has rules. Every game has sacrifices. The only mistake is choosing a game which you never wanted to play. People often ask me, why didn't I immediately choose business when my goals were very high? As our Instagram has shown us that entrepreneurship has become a path for luxurious life and spending money blindly. But no one talks about the pain and hard work and sufferings which comes behind it. In my upcoming videos, I would be talking about that. But now, let me answer the question we have for today, which is, I never looked for exciting career options. In fact, I looked for clarity. No doubt I loved cricket. In fact, I still work as a coach. I researched stock market. I explored content creation. Not because I needed multiple stream of income, but because I wanted to understand which path actually matched my life, which I wanted to build for myself. Here's something very interesting. I wish someone told me years ago. Money can attract you to a path, but a strong purpose is what keeps you walking. If money is the only thing which drives you to choosing your career, when path gets difficult, there are high chances that you lose motivation long before you reach success. So, it becomes very important to find a strong purpose which is bigger than money. Maybe it can be your family, maybe it can be your freedom, maybe it might be something which you want to prove yourself, or maybe it can be to build a better life for your future family. But whatever it is, make sure it's strong and carries you forward when your motivation disappears. Now, once you get clarity for all the questions we discussed today, I would like to ask something. Forget your degree. Forget your salary. If no one is judging your decisions, what kind of life would you choose for yourself? Take a moment and think about it. And if you're comfortable, share it in the comment box. I would genuinely like to read those comments. If this video reminds you of someone who feels lost in his life, or someone who chose a life which was never meant for him, share this with him. Maybe this question was what he wanted to hear. Now, for years, I used to believe that my career would define my life. But now, I believe the opposite. Your career is just a tool. Your life is the original goal. And once you understand this, your next steps becomes much easier. After all this, now I finally knew which specific game I was going to play. In my upcoming chapters, I will be revealing why I specifically chose business over other options. Not because business gave me more money than other paths, but in fact, I will be showing you how it aligned with my life which I already designed. So, until then, this is Kaushik signing off.